Sanibona wey'ngane zakwethu. Sanibonani bantu bakithi. Engozi na. Abantu beshayele kahle Nkosi yami emgwaqweni yo. Ayikho ukuhamba umuntu emhlabeni. Ingozi yemoto ngephutha okungelona elakhe. Yo ongena ngale. Nali ikutukutu bopha umthwalo uhambe khathide kude kwanongoma ayikho indaba okhonza imbuko eThekwini umuhle wena khathide ngoba uyancwadi imbuka lincwadi liyajwa kuzisa. Ivoto emantombazana sefungame engabe ngishikizela nje bese nizwile indaba ukuthi iphatha nina. Untombi zasophongolo zamqoma samiyeka ngoba zazimbone ephuma kwandlala. EzaseThekwini zakhuza zababaza. Zathi hawu kanti kuliqinisa impela ukuthi amathanga ahlanzela abanganamabodo maqede zawushaya umshungu zawukhomba kwanongoma kwaMandlakazi entabeni yezulu bakhanya endlini kaManxumalo. Wathi untombi zakithi ayisafebe umsuluzo uhudula phansi. Mfowethu nqaba uzohlunguhlungu ziyababa ziyashuphula usigawuli semthemkhulu emncane yayiwena. Ukwabo ongizalayo loyo. Wey'ngane zakwethu. Umkhazo onkone lo. Umkhazo onkone lona. Uyabona mawuzwa kuthiwa khona ikhizana kuthiwa ikhizana elinkone. Yimi-ke lona. Umhosho odunga ulwandle ngisho uthukela ngoba lungaka nje. Uthukela ngoba lungaka ngeke ludunga ulwandle. Kodwa umhosho osuka kwanongoma yaludunga ulwandle. Ikhonde libubule entabeni yezulu kwanalela zonke ihosha. Umbane luhlabe entabeni yezulu maqede kwamila kwanduni imvukuzane evukuzisa nganeno. Abathe beyibheke ngaphesheya komona baphaphamisa ngaphakathi kwamasipala. Uma lebhlebhu mahlaba ihlangana lo nje ngempologwa umama ngasangithanda usethanda amantombazana ngoba ngibona nginjena mina ngafelwa ngibaba. Ngathi kunina abanye abantu ake ngenze nanku umlando kaTshatha nje ekhuluma ngophakela umthakathi. Ngiyakhumbula ngo2017 2018 uTshatha bethanda kakhulu uTshatha ukuchaza lensizwa okuthiwa uphakela umthakathi. Ngo2018 wayengachazi umuntu okusafanele kube khona into ayenzayo ukuze kuvele igama. uTshatha wayechaza uhlobo lomuntu uphakela umthakathi awuyena kodwa ngenxa yokuthi akekho ku social media uphakela umthakathi abantu babengazi ukuthi uTshatha ukhuluma ngani. Abanye babeze bemthuke bethi hawu usifunza umuntu ngifo kuhleka kusho isitabane sithi hawu nawe lokhu sifunza ngalomuntu wangakini. Kusho kuyimnqolo lapha kukhuluma kuyimnqolo okunye sekushintshile akuseyona imnqolo sekuyizinsizwa impela sekuze kwafunda kusuka ebunqolweni kwabuya kwezaba emsizweni ngoba uyabona lento yokuba nenhliziyo enhle ave imqoka bafowethu. Mina nginayo inhliziyo enhle ngiyazazi ngoba ngiyazi ukuthi umuntu onenhliziyo enhle kufanele abe njalo. So ngiyazazi ukuthi nginenhliziyo enhle ngoba abantu abanenhliziyo ezimbi ngiyabazi. So ke uTshatha wayejwayele ukuyichaza lento ukuthi hayibo ikhona indoda enolwazi ngapha ikhona indoda okuningi engakwazi ukulekelela. Okokuqala nje wena Sitabane you are a Morphy, you can't call me your guy, I'm not your guy. Uma uyindoda nje uthi kimi my guy fusek mhlathi kanyoko. Awukwazi nje kimi ukuthi my guy, I'm not your guy. Nihlule kuba neintombi lapha nifuna uhambe nibiza thina ngo my guy fusek. Hambani niyemakini zinja, hambani mgodoyi. Omengameli benu le bahluleka ngisho ukukhanda izibhedlela mabegula bafuna ukuzolashelwa eSouth Africa. Owethu upresident ulashelwa la eSouth Africa. Ngisho ubaba uMandela ezoshona segula wayelashwa kwi-military hospital yala eSouth Africa. Abeni imkhovu nje nibuya nifune nobukhovu benu le nifuna ukuza nabo la. Alright, leli izwe solungisa bafowethu asizukuncenga umuntu nje. Akekho nje sizomncenga akekho. Umuntu obengasinakile sonke lesikhathi ngake ngenza ivideo la mina ngathi owayigcina emkhulu uzophaphama ngelilanga engasemkhulu. Umuntu ofuna uba ikhansela akangene kuleli viki esilisebenzayo. Akho khansela la lizovele liqhamuke emoyeni nje umuntu singamazi nokuthi yini ayithandayo, ulwelana ufunani ini hayi ayisezikwenzeka leyo nto leyo. Niqhubeke ke nibekela wena amakhansela ayimsangano sizonibuka nje. Kodwa ngoba sesinitshelile ukuthi ikhansela liphume kubantu abalwelizwe, hayi ke sesiyobona. Noma ningathi xenophobic, noma ningathi tribalistic, noma ningathi sijani, noma ningathi we are uneducated, we are unskilled, we are in our country. We are fighting for our country with all that small brain, with all that xenophobia, with all that Afrophobia, with all that unskilledness, with all that tribalism. We are fighting for our country. We are only, and when you can stay, you can be as discriminative and describing us as much as you want. We don't care. Tina Silwela Israeli, to go and fight for your country. Your kids are being kidnapped that side. Your kids are being killed that side. And you are here in South Africa fighting South Africans. And you call yourself a man. Full sack, Hamban. See here, bro. Next week, the following week, before the 30th, because we don't want anybody to die. We are going to remind those Nigerians that you are not what you think you are. Go back to your country. Nigerians thought they were smarter and bigger because they were fucking the MPs in the parliament. They were sleeping and scamming the MPs in parliament. Oh gogo, belala no gogo, bebanikeza imali lapha labo gogo base parliament. Abahlale bezela, balala nama Nigerians. Bonke laba bantu abangogogo abangafuni ukuphuma eParliament, abazenza intombi abagugile, balala nama Nigerians. Wonke lamasonto okudayiswa kwama drugs ama Nigerians asupportwa ngabafazi abadala izalukazi eyiseParliament ezingafuni ukuguga ezingenandaba nezingane zazo. Siyakwazi lokho. Niyakhumbula oMotoso babe supportwa abafazi bamaqembu athile baseParliament. uOmotoso ehlwengula izingane zakithi. Yabo. We are shutting down all those churches. All foreign churches will shut down in South Africa. Yeah. Just thank God that I'm not in power. Because if I get a little bit of power, I will stop all this nonsense in South Africa. In 12 months, South Africa will be back on its feet. Because benza ngamaboma abantu. Abantu benza ngamaboma abantu. Abantu, they have deals with these people. We have no deals with these people. We are unbribable. You can't buy us. We will fix this country, because if this country is fixed, izolisiza wonke umuntu. This country, if it's fixed, whoever is doing business will do business. Whoever is working will be working. Everybody will be doing their part in a good way. So that's why we want this country to come back to its feet. That's why we want this country to be back to its glorious moments. Because asikwazi bafowethu ukuthi izwe silithathe silihudule phansi. That's why we are calling on all races that are South Africans to take part in this thing. Take part in this thing. And we are warning the security companies as we are heading for the 30th of June. I'm warning you. All the security companies, I am warning you. Security companies, I'm repeating this like I can't hear myself. South African people are fighting for their country. South African people are standing up for their country. They are fighting the injustices. So do not stand against them. Anyone. I heard that some EFF members and some foreigners and some Muslims are coordinating. Actually, it's the Israelis that are here in South Africa. They are coordinating a counter march. Don't. My advice to those that are organizing a counter march: be smart. Just don't. This is bigger than everybody. You can't stop it. We are not going to break anything. We are not going to ban the country. We are not going to hurt anyone. But don't stand in our way. Just allow us to peacefully do our things the way we've been doing it for this long. So we don't need anyone now. We don't need any politician to interfere. We don't need any government official to interfere. We just need you as a person that is in power to become a South African. We need the president to be a South African. We need all premiers to be South Africans. We need all MPs to be South Africans. We need everyone in parliament to be a South African. And we need to stand together, stand on the same ground, on the same side, and face the problem. And then everything is going to be okay. We've never called for anybody to come down or to be removed from his position. So there is no need for anyone to stand against us. Siyayinyisa lento lena ngeke ngempela manje. Nganitshela ngathi leli izwe lolungiswa izinsizwa. Ngatshela ngishabaculi, ngathi webaculi in 10 years. I said this 3 years ago. Ngathi amaciko akithi kufuneka azi ukuthi ubunsizwa la eSouth Africa yibo buzobe busho ukuthi akiwe ngakuphi. Hayi ukuthi ngangikhuluma iphupho noma bangedelela abanye bangedelela abanye sesingabangani nabo namhlanje ababengedelela. Kodwa nganginitshela into engazi ukuthi izokwenziwa yimina. Ngathi leli izwe liyokhululeka, mhlala ikhululeka, ngiyobe ngomunye wabantu oyobe hola abantu abayobe bekhulula lelizwe. Hamba uyobheka ama video ngoba ngangaqageli. Thina phela we don't just wake up in the morning and talk rubbish. We are given visions about impilo, and we listen to those voices when they come to us and say this is what must be done, and it must be done in a very respectful way. So ke bafana bakithi, ingane zakithi, ingane zakwethu nonke, this is our country. Wonke umuntu needs to play a little part in making sure that this country becomes comes back to its normal self. So wonke umuntu ola eSouth Africa sicela abambe iqhaza ekulekeleleni izwe insizwa zakithi. Nibonile ukumasha kwenu ukuthi abantu bayahamba manje. Yabo sabona. Nibonile ukumasha kwenu ukuthi abantu bayahamba manje insizwa. Madodakazi, ingane zakithi, bodadewethu, nibonile ukumasha kwenu ukuthi yikho kwenza abantu behambe njengamanje. Ngakho ke sicela bafowethu ukuthi niqine, niqhubeke, ningaphela manje. Ayizonda inkabi, ayibambe khona. Dankie.
Plea with the government is that there is a lot of illegal immigrants in the country. So if you are talking about this Home Affairs, if you want me to tell you about this Home Affairs, do you know why most foreigners are staying on this road? Because this Home Affairs is the one that has been cooking fraudulent documents. So, but if this Home Affairs is saying these people are legal, so why are they running away from their houses? Why are they not putting protection order for that person who's harassing them so that the police can arrest them? It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a fabricated lie. If I'm staying in this house and my neighbor is harassing me in this house, I have to go to the police station and tell the police, please put a restriction order on this person so that they don't come next to me. If that person on the next day violates the restriction order, that person is arrested. So that is not true. That is not, it's a fabricated story. And that's why it must stop, because we don't need this in our streets. There are kids, there are South African kids here who are scared now to walk here. When they're walking here, they are shouted upon. So we can't allow that. We can't allow that. So whoever is threatened is here legally, and they are threatened in their house. This is not a police station. They must go to the police station and open a case there, and that person guarantee they are going to be arrested, because you put a restriction order on someone, and if they violate that, they get arrested. That is simple. So let us not lie. Let us face the problem as it is. Most of these people are not legal. Secondly, most of these people got their documents fraudulently. Let me tell you that how we are so sure that these people are not legal. When you are to be verified, first of all, you need to show the date of entering the country with a passport. You need to show why did you come to the country. Intelligence must come in on that one to check you whether in your country you are not a killer or something. Thirdly, immigration must come into the party. So it's Home Affairs, it's immigration, it's intelligence, and your embassy. So you can't jump all these stages and come and sit at Home Affairs, because we know these Home Affairs used to take the machines, the equipment of Home Affairs, take them into their houses to fabricate IDs. Tina, when we start working on something, we got evidence. We got like 5 years evidence. So you can't bluff us. We know names of police and government officials who are involved in this nonsense. We know about the buildings that are hijacked in town. that belong to works. We know what is happening there, but we are begging the president, we are begging the leaders, we are begging everyone to say, guys, let us do things in a correct order. This is a country. We need to claim back this country. We need to keep this country as a prospective country that is the future of our kids. That's all we're saying. Nobody's going to die. Nobody's going to dig the road. Nobody's going to hit the foreigners. Nobody's going to loot the shops. We are saying the government must deal with this problem, because does Home Affairs know where these people come from? Does Home Affairs know where they stay? Because by right, Home Affairs must know each and every one of them where they stay. Most of them, when they are here, they don't stay on this road, but they are here now. Before we start anything, let's ask Home Affairs, do you know this person? Where does this person stay? Home Affairs is supposed to know each and every one where they stay, but Home Affairs doesn't know that. So we are standing up because we are men. We will not, this will never amount to violence. It will amount to the correctness of the way the things are supposed to be done.